Do you love banga stew? Watch this video to the end so that you can see how I prepare this delicious Nigerian banga stew. It's very tasty and very yummy.
Hi guys, good evening, happy weekend to you all. Today I want to cook banga stew. Banga stew is made of palm fruit and other ingredients. So this is the recipe. This is the recipe for Igbos, especially Anambra people. You use it to eat your white rice, your beans, whatever thing you want to use it to eat. So if you want to learn how to cook this, so stay tuned, watch to the end so you can learn how to cook this delicious recipe. Okay, these are the ingredients I'll be using for the banga stew.
The star ingredient for this stew is palm fruit. It's gotten from palm tree, so it's very important you extract the oil and use it and cook the stew. So this is scent leaf. We have your crayfish. You have to be generous with your crayfish. Then this is catfish, dry catfish. This is stockfish. Then I'll be using this seasoning, this lasso banga seasoning, and this onga for banga stew. This too is a game changer for your banga stew. It makes it taste so perfect. Then this is okpei from Nsukka. So I'll be using goat meat. I've already seasoned my goat meat with onions, seasoning cubes, two seasoning cubes, and thyme. Then I'll be adding this Napa goat meat spices. This Napa goat meat spices is very nice. It makes your goat meat taste so perfect. So in case you're cooking your goat meat next time, do not miss the spices. Try and get it, okay? So after cooking my palm fruits, I have to pound the palm fruit in a mortar. You have to pound it while it's very hot. Then after pounding that, I have to pound my crayfish and pepper, yellow habanero pepper in a different mortar. So I'm pounding this to make sure the palm kernel is already pounded very well. Remember, while you're cooking it, you have to cook it to be very soft to enable you pound it and also extract the oil for your banga stew. So after I'm done pounding the palm fruit, so I'll be extracting the oil. What you have to use is warm water. You don't use cold water to extract the oil. You have to use the warm water while you extract it while the palm fruit is still hot. All right. If you're doing it, it will help you extract that oil properly from that palm fruit. Okay, that's how I normally do it. You put your sieve in a pot and add the palm fruit and then start extracting it with your hands. You have to wash your hands and do that. Okay, so this is the oil I extracted from the palm fruit. So I'll be adding onions. You have to be very generous with your onions because that onions gives it a very nice taste. Please don't be stingy with your onions. Then I'll be adding my dry fish. This dry fish is very important. I'll be adding my stockfish. Some people don't like to add stockfish to their banga stew, but you have to add it. It gives it a very nice taste and makes it taste so perfect and so yummy. All right. So the next thing I'll be adding is my pounded pepper and crayfish. Please, if you have a yellow habanero pepper, use it. It's very nice. Okay, so this is the seasoning. This is the laksa seasoning and the onga banga seasoning. Use two onga and then one banga depending on the size of the stew you're cooking. Okay, so I'm just using three of it. All right, so I'll be using this okpei. This okpei is a game changer. Please don't miss it, especially the original one from Nsukka. You have to pound it with a mortar and add it to your stew. Add the seasoning, then add salt and allow it to start cooking. All right, so when you get to this point, after allowing it to cook for some time, you have to add your already seasoned and cooked meat so that it will boil very well and incorporate very well to the stew. All right, so as you can see, the stew is getting ready because the oil has already floated on top of the stew. That is when you know that your stew is ready. All right, so you'll be adding scent leaf. Please get a very fresh scent leaf, but if you don't have a fresh scent leaf, you can use a dry one depending on your location. Okay, so when you add it, your stew is ready. Check for taste, add salt if you needed to add salt, and your stew is ready. Can you see how the stew is looking? It's looking so yummy and so perfect. You can't imagine the smell of this soup in my house. In my house, my kids prefer this more than tomato stew. With banga stew, you can eat a lot of rice and you enjoy your food so well. So this Sunday, we are enjoying it with our white rice and cooked beans. That is what I'm enjoying my banga stew with. Okay, so please try my recipe. Trust me, you're going to like it, especially when you cook it with goat meat. Goat meat makes it taste so perfect. Then with these ingredients, it will give you that perfect Nigerian banga stew. Do not miss this recipe. Try it out and trust me, you'll come back and thank me for this recipe. Found this video helpful? Please drop a comment in the comment section, hit a like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified anytime I upload a new one. Thank you for watching. Love you guys.